I'm an idiot, and I forgot to click start recording. And welcome the YouTube audience back for what is, I think, CLG FC episode 253. We're playing Bainbridge. That's a big mistake on my part. I'm usually money with the recordings. First time, and I mean, except for the off season. Usually it's the off season I forget. But so apologies for the YouTube crowd who've now missed. Really, the build-up. Well, what is offsides? Really, I mean, the build-up was only 4 days, so you didn't really miss anything there at all, actually. A Cornicoon, oh my God, he's just struck the outside of the post. But it was the first 15-minute. Heinrich's made some unbelievable saves. And we're in this one. Still. I mean, Bainbridge has got .56 XG on their 5 shots. Sheamus, Snicky. Cookie's onside, so he went first time instead of dribbling it, and that is over the top. I like, it got me thinking too when I say XG, because I had a conversation with the guy last night behind me, and it got me thinking. I like most of the people around me, okay, at the Union games. I just wish, good save, I just wish a lot of them didn't get, I mean, shit-faced drunk. Because I don't have a problem with people drinking at the games. I really don't. But, like, everybody that I know, except for my old seatmates 3 rows back from me, they get shit-faced drunk. I mean, they can't hold a thought. And it sucks because they're actually, when they're semi-sober, they're actually decent people to talk to. But when they're drunk, they're just completely incoherent. So that and the people behind me are a bit pretentious. In fact, the new seatmates I have behind me are extremely pretentious people. And I'm kind of not that way. So it's a bit of a personality clash. They're nice, don't get me wrong. But they're very aloof with the world around them. Which is not a surprise because they are tax lawyers. So, of course they're aloof with how things work. But, oh, good, go on. Snicky first time, and that is wide. Like my old seatmates, the one's a college professor and the other's a nuclear physicist. Literally, he's a nuclear engineer. Oh, get that? Nice. Oh, Spaps, the fuck you doing pushing him? Here's Blackburn. Oh my God, he's hit the bar, and then Heinrichs made the save. Oh my God. Wow. Wow. Blackburn, it's over the top. They're nice people, though, the people behind us. They just need to be, I just wish they were a little more down to earth, is all. Blackburn again, and that's blocked. That's going to be another corner. This is the FM we all know and love, aka hate. Sitting at one of the worst teams in the league away, and they're playing like prime Barcelona right now. Offside on Issa. Here's Evans. Price back to Evans. Cross coming in. Blackburn's on the back post. It's headed away by Parks. Snicky comes down with it. Snicky. Inside. Inside. There you go. Twinkle. Shuffles it forward to Sheamus. Very good push. Very good touch from Twinkle. Sheamus now. Maybe with options. Here comes the cross. Back post. Spaps creeping in. Can't find it. Frack has it now. Frack knocks it down. Goes for goal. McLaughlin ushers it out. 2 minutes of added time. Frack. It's going to go back to him via Blackburn. One touch to the left. Meek. Go for goal. And it's just wide. 0-0 at the break. Sheamus might be the first one we're replacing here. Back underway with the second half. He's up Woodyear. Norman, he's on. Good cutout from Twinkle. Right to Price. He's on. Price. Wide. Frack. Cookies. Spaps. Twinkle. Cookies. Spaps. Frack. Cookies over the top. Not gonna have it. It's hit too far. McLaughlin comes away with it. Cookies came from offsides miles in for that one, but he started in an offside position, so the flag goes up. Here's Blackburn. Woodyear knocked down, and they've scored. The guy offsides. Why would you show me it from this angle? I've learned nothing. Here's myself, Frack, Twinkle, Cookies over the top. Right, corner for Bainbridge again. Prime Barca, man. 34% possession, but you get away 11 shots. How? They've scored. That time that will count. Joe Jones, where are you, brother? You're needed. There you go. Also having an issue with Spaps. Fucking, I got 3 players underperforming. 2 players underperforming right now. Spaps and Sheamus. Right. What are you doing? Jones is on. Jones! Oh. Cookies is going to be the next one off for Sam Wellman. Frack. Oh. I think we all know what's coming. I think we all know what's coming. Good header. Good header, Parks. Corner for Bainbridge. Headed away. Spaps diving header away. Parks, Joe Jones. Cuts inside, Jones. Spaps back post, can he win the header? No. Frack knocks it down. Frack comes in. Frack! We're back level. Let's go. Yeah. Right. There was only one man who might potentially get us the goal to win the game. Simon Roger Mukendi. Jones, that's caught by McLaughlin. Parks, it's punched away. Mukendi. Oh, he's overran his own touch. Mukendi magic. Can we see it? Mukendi finds Jones. Really good ball from Mukendi. Good lord. Spaps back post. Can't find it. Here they come. End of the advantage. Akonikun, Mukendi, offsides. Frack wins the header. Here's Wellman. Jack. Heinrich. Myself. Wellman on the right-hand side for Spaps. Inside for Twinkle. Back for Wellman. Or he's going over the top for Wellman. Wellman's going to get it. Mukendi! Mukendi! He loves big games. I don't know what it is. This is the legend of Simon Roger Mukendi. I mean, it's all Wellman and the ball over the top. I get that. But, like, fucking the finish. He's done it again. He's done it again. He just scores when you need a goal. I don't know how to explain it. It just, bro. He gets the full song. Oh, come on now. Don't concede. Death, taxes, and Simon Roger Mukendi scoring in the 85th minute or later. A game-changing goal in the 85th minute or later at that. Jones. Spaps back post. Doesn't win it. Wellman comes up with it. Wellman. Looking for the cross. He's double marked, so he cuts it back to Frack. Inside for Spax and knocked away. Issa. Oh my God, what a touch off Jack as well. Back to Norman. Over the top. Price, I think, might have been offsides. He was not. Evans. Smith over the top right. Heinrich, you don't need to punch every ball. Mukendi, Spaps. 6 minutes of added time. Frack. Back to Heinrich. Here's Frack on the corner. Whipped in. Headed away. It's going to go out for a throw. Frack to take the throw. Spaps. Twinkle. Frack. Twinkle. Myself. One touch. Going for goal. McLaughlin makes the save. Whipped in, headed up, not out. Now it's at a Konikun back to Frack. Frack in. Oh, what a ball from Frack, and it's just cleared, and it's going to go out for another throw. Parks back to Parks, a little bit of space. McKendy comes forward for it, and that is a corner. Frack. Frack, that's a bad ball. That's a bad ball. Price is off to the races. That's a yellow card as well. Konikun's taking the yellow. He didn't even book him. That's easily a yellow card. Nice, McKendy. Joe Jones, Konikun. Back for Jack. Get ready to play it. David Ainsley's got himself warmed up. Parks, Jack. Back to Parks, back to Jack. This is going. There it is. We've come from behind to win again. And it's that man again, Simon Roger Mukendi. There we go. Very well done to get all 3 points. Avro hosting Stafford. Hilton's 29th minute goal gave Stafford the early lead. Parkinson 2 minutes later leveled it for Avro. Connolly in the first minute of the second half gave Avro the lead before Penny in the 65th and again in the 79th made it 3-2 for Stafford. Austin 3 minutes later in the 82nd leveled it for Avro. They split the points. Avro remained in 16th. Stafford will remain in 17th. Glossop North End hosting Withens Shawtown. What a big result for Glossop North End. Crittenden Nelson in the 7th minute scored to give Glossop North End the lead. Nwakali in the 37th made it 2-0. Why are you about to lose your head, Scheme? I'll give you a shout out, by the way, when we're done. I know you've been in here earlier, but I'll give you another one. Crittenden Nelson in the 41st made it 3-0. Lee Edwards added another goal in added time at the end of the second half. 4-0. Hanley and Withens Shawtown dropped to 10th, by the way. Glossop North End are up to 13th with the win. You spent to create a clip save with my viewers, and it all reset before I hit submit. No! That is some bullshit. That is some bullshit. I'm sick to my stomach. That's some fucking bullshit. Well, worst comes to worst. The only thing I could recommend is if you have the VOD, right? Go back whenever you have a little bit of free time and try to set it up again using the VOD, what you did in the VOD, so it doesn't have to be like start from scratch all over again. I mean, I know you do technically, but like all the decisions that your viewers had to make about players and where they're playing and blah, 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 blah. Like if you did any of those decisions, just grab them from the VOD. How you doing over here? We're doing good. No VODs for music. Do you send your music? Oh my God, Scheme. Right. You do know. You probably do, but I'm going to tell you anyway in case you don't. You do know that you can send your music to a different audio channel that doesn't record to your VODs, right? Okay. Do you want to open OBS really quickly, because I can run you through this right now on stream. Okay. I open OBS. Don't go live, obviously, but open OBS. And I can tell you what you do what to do. Open, hit me. Okay. Go to settings. Okay? Go to output. At the top where it says output mode, you need to change that to advanced. Okay? Now, you should see 4 tabs: streaming, recording, audio, replay buffer, right? Under the streaming tab, at the very top, there's this little section that says streaming sections. There's streaming settings. So what you do is set audio track to 1, and then check the little box next to Twitch VOD track, right, to enable it, and then set that to 2. Click apply, and then click OK. Now, go to any scene that you have, right? Doesn't matter if it's your intro screen, your BRB screen. It can look like this. It can look like this. Doesn't matter. In the actual audio mixer part, where you have all the volume bars for your music, FM, your microphone, the little 3 dots that you see that's next to any volume bar in your audio mixer, you click that, and it'll say lock volume, unhide all, hide, rename, copy filters, paste filters, vertical layout, filters, properties, and advanced audio properties. All the way at the bottom, you're going to click advanced audio properties. A little window is going to pop up, right? Each different line of audio that you're sending has 6 tracks. All you have to do is take the piece that's playing your music. So, for example, I play mine through Firefox. So for Firefox, audio track 1 is enabled. That's how you hear this. That's playing through track 1. I uncheck track 2. That's the VOD.
To no entity.
So what'll happen is when you push audio to Twitch, it will go on the live track because you set that to track 1, and it won't go to the VOD track, so you set that to track 2. And that's all you have to do. So whatever audio source you have that's playing music, desktop audio, you shouldn't use desktop audio, but if you do use desktop audio, yes, you should uncheck desktop audio on track 2. You are going to lose all of your desktop audio, though, if you do that. If you want FM to appear on the VOD, then the FM sounds won't appear on the VOD because you're running it through desktop audio. Thank you, by the way, very much for the raid, Simagio. How was your stream? What was the save you were playing? Welcome in, viewers. So how's it going? It's going well. Let me give you a shout out, my guy. Guys, if you're not already following the great Simagio, give him a follow, man. He is a shirt collector, an avid shirt. He's got amazing shirts. So no voice chat will show the VOD, right? Just have it clear. Whatever you have enabled on track 1 will push live, and whatever you uncheck for track 2 will not show up on the VOD. So if you uncheck Discord audio on track 2, no Discord audio goes to the VOD. If you uncheck desktop audio from track 2, no desktop audio goes to the VOD. Whatever you uncheck from track 2 will not record to your VOD. So let me give you a shout out, man. Welcome inside, Maggio. You lost everything? That fucking sucks, man. Here you are. Here's an old clip of you. What is this? What the fuck was that clip? Well, let me see if I can get you. Hold on. Let me see if I can get you a new one. But yeah, playing FM. Was it the Portsmouth state? FA Cup semifinal, Champions League quarter, second. Oh my God, no fucking way, bro. Seriously? That's brutal. That's a brutal stream. We're about to go over results around the league, or we were going over results around the league, I should say. Rochdalians hosted Mawstonbrook. Austin's own goal in the 14th minute, Clayton's 30th minute strike, enough for Mawstonbrook to down Rochdalians. They move up to 7th. Rochdalians are going to, are they in last place? No. Where are Rochdalians? There they are. They slipped down to 12th. Should have won them all, too. That sucks, bro. That was like the game I went to last night. I went to the actual football last night, and that was exact like 60 minutes into the game last night. Um, we were 1-0 down, had 7 shots on target, had generated almost 2 xG, and we're losing 1-0 to their only shot on goal. So, so uh, if I remember correctly, Saimaji was at Portsmouth, if I remember correctly. Um, right, Sandbach United hosting Hattersley Frost, second minute goal. Merchant in the ninth gave Hattersley a 2-0 advantage early. Thomas got one back in the 57th to give Sandbach United some hope, but they could not find an equalizing goal. Sandbach will remain in 19th. Hattersley, in the meantime, jump into the playoff places in third. Um, Trafford hosting Stockbridge. Houlihan in the 4th minute. And Brennan in the 34th gave Stockbridge the 2-0 advantage. O'Neill's penalty in the 57th gave Trafford hope, but they couldn't find an equalizer either. Trafford are going to remain in 9th. Stocksbridge, that's a big win for them. They move up. It's their first win of the season, and they'll move up off the foot of the table in 22nd place. Lastly, Warrington Town hosting Abacus Media. Clearly in the 70th minute for Abacus Media, gave the visitors the lead, but Ersteling, who's having a great season so far, in the 37th or 73rd minute, just 3 minutes later, secured the point for Warrington. But Warrington move up to second on the point. Abacus Media actually dropped to 6 on the point, and we jump to the top of the table 6 games into the season. So there you have it. Post-match press conference is about to begin. Let's kick this off with the first question from Nathaniel Kane at the non-league paper. Yeah, we have a guy. I want to show you guys something real quick, right? Um, uh, right. We have a guy. I want to show you the striker. Sai, you're going to say this guy's terrible, and with all respective purposes, he's not a professional player. Like, he is pretty bad. Simon Roger Mukendi, okay? We play him mainly at striker, okay? He's got some parts of him that are good. His physicals aren't bad, you know? But we don't even play pressing forward, by the way. We play pressing bad but serviceable. Yeah, we play complete forward, right? However, the reason I keep signing him is for one reason and one reason only, right? We're going to go to the Rochdalians result. Simon Roger Mukendi, 90th plus 4 minute, right? Bainbridge Bridge result we just had, right? Oh, come on. No, you don't even want to show me? Okay, come on. Come on. Why did you do that? Go back. Simon Roger Mukendi, 87th minute. I cannot. It is what he does. It's inexplicable what he does. That's just him. So when I go to his history, he's come up. He was a new gen that came up with us from the bottom tier in England, level 20. But he's got 55 goals and 11 assists in 167 matches. A majority of them are as a sub. He's got 11 here, 10 here, 7 subs there, 13 substitute appearances. Like, that's it. So I don't know he's just, to me, he's like, I'm never going to not sign this kid. Because whenever I need a goal, he's there. he's there. So, right. He just had a save blow up on him, quite literally. So let's give him some love that he deserves. It's Scheme. Great FM streamer from Chicago. Here he is playing EAFC. Oh, is this going to be some amazing free kick? Please. Much love, brother. Absolutely. Oh, what a goal. What a goal. That was the Ultimate Team as well? Bro, that's enough to throw the controller, bro. That's a controller thrower right there. Right. For those on the YouTube, this is the end of the recording. Thank you so much for watching. This was CLG FC episode 250. I think it was 253. Uh, dude, that's so funny. The dude yeah, this was episode 253. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next video.